What's up, gamers?
You're a gamer.
You're a gamer. We just told you because we said so. Haha. How you doing, RuneSmith? God, I don't care. We're here today with Spencer of the Worst family.
Yeah.
That's your name. And
it's
we're
so
going to
nice
be doing.
to just not see you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll stop being a fat piece of shit.
No, you just blocked.
A big old head. I'll be back here.
You were in theater for so long, and you should know.
I'm
not-
obsessed.
Blocking?
Yeah.
Well, I would.
Oh, dang it. Now I have to look at you.
And I look smaller.
You and your new hair.
There we go.
But
Yeah.
maybe not quite that new.
And Jacob's hair that looks very blue on camera, but is actually purple.
It's a purpley blue, and I need to wash it the fuck out because it's
only a
not
tiny
supposed to
bit
be this
purple.
color. But what are you gonna do?
There we go.
So do you know what I wanted to talk about today, guys?
What did you want to talk about, Jacob?
I wanted to talk about how beautiful
Okay.
your mustache is.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Thanks for the insult. I know it's nothing.
Can you actually just grow out only your mustache?
No,
That
it
would be
look
fucking
disgusting.
awesome.
It would not look good.
But
for
what
like
if
a
it
long
did?
It'd take like 2 years to grow effectively and then actually be like, hey, that guy's maybe there's a chance he's not a pedophile. I can't tell if he looks good, though.
Oh well, he's just Waluigi, so.
Yeah. Now, I'd like to be able to grow Waluigi's mustache.
But like the best part is like we're just talking about your face now is the fact that like this right here could connect to this, so you
Yeah.
could have like this.
and
You
you're
have a
almost
W.
I could
You
actually
could be Waluigi.
this actually kind of grows down, so I could get it all to
It's like
connect.
the weirdest
Yeah,
shit.
just big fucking like hair
Just
in
like
all
a
the wrong
circle
places,
right
and
here.
It doesn't grow down here for some reason.
It's
I'd
like
be the inverse Wolverine.
it's like in a character creator. They like
Oh,
took
yeah.
all the hair and they just pushed it up really far.
It like gives you like instead of actual like hair presets, it's like if you hold this like brush tool and you go over it, you can grow hair, and the longer you hold, and you just like that's my guy.
It's like when they take the mustaches
That'd
on
be an
these.
awesome tool though.
Yeah. You
Like
can
in
just, like,
Spore,
paint
if
it.
you just like fucking hold and then like hair starts growing.
You just hold it for really long,
Yeah.
and there's just one
Get
spot
Rapunzel.
this big that just a waterfall of hair.
Like you can make a 5 foot by 5 foot character, and when you're done, it just looks like a big thing of hair. And then when they actually start walking, it's just one big ponytail, and the rest of him's like a tiny naked bald guy. So he just walks, and then it all like falls and ragdolls, and he walks out of it with just one little.
Oh man, that'd be great.
Perfect.
I hope you guys like this like half our body in the frame setup.
Yeah.
It's the only way we can get 3 people in here.
I can pan down if you want.
Nope.
Okay.
You don't need to do that.
It's not
We're the
wearing pants.
bottom half of the screen.
I don't want them to see the fact that I am not wearing any pants.
My pants are ripped all over the place, mainly in the front where the dick hole's supposed to be, and then the rest is just bleached.
Yeah.
It's destroyed.
Pants, but the one rip is on the dick.
It's like assless chaps, but turned around.
Dickless chaps. You could just be like,
It's called
Doing.
It's called chapped ass.
Yikes.
Whenever I hear assless chaps, I just think of like chapstick for your ass. Like you got a dry ass, just rub some chapstick. Assless chaps.
It sounds kind of like a chapstick brand,
What?
where it just kind of tastes like ass.
What flavor would it be though? Because you know how it's like scented for your lips. What would your flavor be for your
Icy
asshole?
hot.
Kinky.
Ooh.
What if it was just dead ass, just dark chocolate?
I'm not gonna lick those lips.
Dark chocolate.
That's a preset flavor.
Oh, preset. Yeah, that's already in there. Oh man,
Oh, no.
we've resorted to
Need
poop
some baby
jokes.
wipes.
That's our whole thing.
Just poop jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't eat my straws.
Oh yeah, there was that one topic that you wanted me to remember, so I did, and I'll have to bring it up later.
Damn it!
It's very good. No, I remember.
Oh, do you remember what?
Yeah, I
Okay,
remember.
cool. So we can talk about that later. Guys, we have been really shitty. I say we. I have been very shitty about the Patreon. So if you're listening to this right now, it's probably like 2 weeks early. That's just because I forgot to upload the last one last week. And if you're watching on YouTube, then you just don't give a shit.
You
But
can also blame it on me because instead of taking up that mantle, I gave all the responsibility to Jacob, and both of our plates are very full.
yeah. So sorry about that, guys. We'll try to be on top of it a
too,
little bit
also.
more. But yep. How are you doing, Spencer?
scalp hurts.
Nice.
Ah.
You want
What'd
to
you do
elaborate
to
on
it?
that?
Oh, I bleached my hair like a few times today.
Oh,
that's
why
pretty
it's
cool.
this color now.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's stingy.
Mm.
But it's going away, so.
We should just all bleach our hair.
So, anyways, hashtag peeing with the boys.
Hashtag peeing with the boys, yeah. You didn't come to the last session, dude.
As someone who can't
I
stand,
couldn't make it.
And pee at the same time, how does it work for me?
You get a funnel.
A funnel. Yeah, they're like 90 cents at the hardware store. I'll grab one.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Mhm.
You can pee with the boys while
Yep.
not being a boy.
Why haven't they made that for women? A
They have.
very specific application where you just hook it, like
Peeing with the
only
gals?
only for peeing. That just gives you a dick for peeing. That's
those
it.
are a thing.
Like there's no other service.
Those are a thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
think
Not a
there's, like-
catheter. I'm talking
No,
like
yeah.
okay.
Like,
Fuck you.
That is the scariest thing. She always brings it up. She's like, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the hospital, and they're like, they'll put a catheter in you, and I'm like, never mind, I don't want to go to the hospital ever in my life. Like, it doesn't hurt, but I don't want to think about the fact that somebody at that fucking hospital had to shove a piece of plastic into my dick.
Well, they do it all the time. They have like a mallet, so they like line it up, and then they put a metal rod in there. Then they hammer it down. Then they pull the rod out, and then the tube is in there.
yeah.
I just thought of something really bad.
Oh no!
And what I was gonna say was not the bad thing, but the
And then
other
they
thing.
flick it in your nut.
No, because if I went to the hospital, they'd be like, all right, we got to put the catheter in. How are we supposed to fit? It's so tiny. It's so goddamn small. What are we
Or I'd love to see like a catheter scene where it's like one of those huge like needles. They just bring in like an elephant's trunk. They're like, all right, let's get this in there.
God, this guy's dick is huge. We need an extra long catheter.
Just put hollow out a pencil. All right,
Oh my
so
God. That's
only thing
such an awful image.
that I had prepared, other than all the dick jokes that are about to happen, is a how well do we know Dungeons and Dragons quiz from basically some kind of BuzzFeed. So let's see if it's good or
Epic
not.
stream.
I think I looked at like a couple of them, and this was the one that had actually like two people talking about it. So I was like, you know what, maybe this one doesn't
This
suck.
is legit
Is this
something.
meant to be like hard? Or
Yeah.
Who knows?
You did one of these before.
I really want to do this on Arcane Arcade. I mentioned it a million times.
Yeah.
I want to do like a game show. That'd be so much fun. Because like
I'm
it's
gonna
literally
have
the
to
one
hold
thing
this.
we do all the time is like we're just reciting the information that's already
Yeah.
been given in the book.
It'd be really funny to see Colton lose that somehow.
It wouldn't happen. It would.
Are
Oh
you
no!
sure?
You know what?
he has to
Maybe it
refer
would.
to the
even
book.
I correct him on stuff sometimes, and I'm like, I
Let's
feel good
begin
about
this
it.
Sometimes he
quiz.
doesn't get things right.
Like Flurry Blows.
All right.
All right, yeah, this
Give it
is
to me.
hard.
Give it to me.
What year was the first edition of Dungeons and Dragons published? Oh no, I know
Come
this
on.
one.
What year was the first Dungeons?
Jesus
and-
Christ! Okay, 80 things open because I'm using my phone. Will I ever be able to get back to the page I was just at?
It's
Holy
just
fuck!
full of ads.
Oh my god!
Thank you,
Fuck
thank you.
guys.
This website. We really appreciate your
Yeah.
ability to not keep us on your
Is that a
website.
picture of Tom Cruise?
I think it was. No,
Super epic.
Brad Pitt, Will Ferrell, and Tom McGrath. Because I was looking up the
Most handsomest men in the world.
Rotten Tomatoes score for Megamind.
Oh.
I love that movie.
What is the Rotten Tomatoes score of Make a Mind?
Surprisingly 72.
Oh,
At the same time,
interesting.
not surprising. So I have lost the quiz because I hit back 3 times on my phone, and the way that the load goes, the page is no more.
Oh.
And fuck that
Okay.
website.
Nice.
So if
do you have your laptop?
if you wanted to
Yeah.
look for one,
Huh?
I do not.
You do not? I have mine in my car. If you guys can hold up in the podcast for a minute.
shit, nope.
You guys
What's
can-
good?
Okay, I'll give you some. Talk about.
TikTok? Okay, I'll talk about TikTok.
Yeah, explain it to me because I don't actually use it.
Did you ever look at Vine? Like, did you like Vine?
I don't think I was a part of Vine. I only like paid attention to it after its wake because for the
Yeah.
same reason as TikTok, looking at it just like from the face, it's like, oh, that's a bunch of cringy kid shit, and it's going to be hard to like mud through.
Well, right now my TikTok feed is mostly really pretty goth girls.
Okay.
For a while it was just Beetlejuice, and I was like, I hate this. But now I love Beetlejuice. It's a problem.
Okay.
And then now Jacob sends me stuff, and now it recommends what Jacob likes to me, and it's really weird.
So it's pretty goth girls and
Pretty
really
goth
like
girls,
abstract memes.
And then sometimes it's like, oh, that's about D&D, and I love it.
Oh.
It's like little, I get that. Yeah, clerics are cool.
I have a huge time curating my feeds, which is why I stopped using Reddit. It's because like no matter what like keyword you subscribe to, there's still going to be politics and just hate wagons.
Surprisingly, not a lot of politics on TikTok.
That's really
I think it's
nice.
because it's like younger kids.
Yeah.
And then the kids who
That
are
actually
like our
sounds
age
good.
are like, I'm sad and I just want to talk about
Mhm.
D&D.
And that's cool.
Yeah,
TikTok's better than Reddit in that aspect.
yeah. So,
That's some why.
oh, and
Oh.
if you look really hard, Jacob has made one TikTok.
Oh,
It's out there.
just
Go
one?
find it.
Oh God.
Just one.
There's
That's
been-
weird. Were you naked? Mm-hmm. Cool. And it's not the one that you sent me.
Don't talk about that.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, did you
Just-
send him pictures of you naked?
Shh,
No,
shh.
no, not pictures.
Videos?
No,
What's up,
didn't
guys? I
say that.
ran. Just gonna be out of breath for a minute.
The cat is kind of latching onto your energy there.
He's like, "What's wrong?
You ran.
Why are you?"
Huh.
Is there adrenaline in your body? I have it too.
Hi, Six. You are such a beautiful boy.
Yeah, fuck all blogs on mobile.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything. Like articles, just no. Stop what you're doing.
Get some
You just
help.
you make Google gives you too much money and you don't deserve it. You use GIFs and snippets of info, and that's it. And I don't appreciate it.
I have something I want to talk about, but we can do this first. So
I was gonna say Giffany would be a funny name, but then I realized that that's the name of that really cute character in Gravity Falls.
nice. I want an alignment
Yeah.
test.
Do you know which
The
one?
blonde one?
No, that's Pacifica Northwest.
Oh, yeah.
No, Giffany is in one episode where the fat dude gets a Japanese mobile game to teach him
Oh,
how to
yeah.
fall in love with a girl.
Is that what her name is?
Yeah, Giffany.
Giffany.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
What was the
good
name
show.
of that website?
Yep, that was an amazing show. Oh, Epic something?
Epic.
It was fucking Ninja's like font.
Ninja's
Like,
font, epic
color, it
stream.
was like- yeah.
How well do you know Dungeons and Dragons? All right,
1974, I'm gonna
you
say.
scored 0% correct. Well, I haven't.
Oh,
taken
you
it yet,
already
so-
lost. Holy shit.
All right.
Congrats, you idiot.
Oh, and
Which Firefly character are you?
Make sure
wanna know
Adblock is
that.
on.
Adblock is on.
For the yeah.
'Cause
Fuck you,
fuck
Epic
this.
Stream.
See answers. I don't want to see the
I would
answers. I
love
want to
to
take
see-
it.
Retake the quiz.
Oh,
Oh.
what is this?
1974.
All right, you guys ready? You guys ready for this?
Unless it randomizes.
Here we go. There's 40 questions.
Mm-hmm.
What year was the first edition of Dungeons and Dragons published? 1974, 1983, 1969, 1982. 74. Probably. What do you say?
I said 74.
74. Okay. Oh, it just doesn't tell us.
If
we were right or
it's
not.
a little lame.
What the fuck?
It's because, you see, it's really cool. The reason that they don't tell you the score immediately is because it reloads the website for each question, procking 7 ads to reload.
That's actually, you're probably 100%
That's a
right. That is
100 yeah,
really
that's
stupid.
actually
Good thing
true.
I'm blocking all your stupid ads.
Mm-hmm.
Epic stream. All right. Anyways, what is the who
Grunch.
is the god? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
you,
the rune.
You gotta read it first.
Who is the god orcs worship? Well, it's definitely not Lolth. Nah, it's Grunch.
Oh no.
We all know
a
that shit.
Sararak? Was that the last one?
Which class is not included in the 5th edition of the Dungeons and Dragons Player's Handbook?
Oh, this is really hard.
Is it? Here, let me just read
I'm
them.
excited.
Yeah.
Is it the monk,
Yeah.
the
That's gotta
warlock,
be.
the druid, or the gunslinger?
I'm gonna have to say Ranger. They're not in the player's
They're not
handbook.
they're not.
Oh fuck! I pushed warlock.
Oh,
Why'd you hit
oh
Warlock?
my God! It reloads the entire page, Jacob. We have to get 100%, and it'll invite us to the
Let's see
D
if
and
you
D
guys know these
headquarters.
without doing the thing. What was the first official
Okay.
campaign setting created for Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh fuck!
Uh,
With
oh,
I don't fucking know.
5th edition. I have
campaign
no idea.
setting, I want to say maybe Faerun.
Yeah, Forgotten Realms, Birthright, Ravenloft, or Greyhawk.
Greyhawk?
I want to say Greyhawk
I'm gonna
because
shit.
Greyhawk is Gary Gygax.
Because yeah, Gary Gygax made it, and Forgotten Realms is something that was expanded on as like a life project, not by one of the starting creators. So, if Greyhawk, I would say Greyhawk then.
All right, we might just be wrong.
Forgotten Realms is one of the oldest and biggest.
All right, what's the breath weapon of a silver dragon?
Cold, right?
Cold. It's cold. It's cold,
Well,
and then they
okay,
have a
you
little.
just confirmed. Yeah, no, I know that's their region that they're in, so it's cold. But yeah, the second would be lightning. Was
In
like the,
5th edition, if you guys have ever heard of that before, how does a monk gain her supernatural powers? Is it she learns
key or
spells?
key?
She harnesses nature's energy. A god bestows them upon her, or she learns to channel her life force or key.
Well, obviously not that last one, because who has keys as a magic power?
That's true. It's stupid.
And just your own ability. What is this, anime?
What is this question? What is the name of the card game that was released specifically to play during a game of D&D?
What the fuck?
It has a picture of Magic the Gathering on it.
It's not, though.
But there's Three Dragon Ante, Timora's Chance, Owlbear's Bet, Remoraz Go Around.
Three Dragon
Three
Ante.
Dragon Ante.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a card game.
What kind of undead is Count Strahd?
Holy fuck.
All right, Epic
I picked the
Stream,
wrong
you
one.
lose.
Yeah.
You fucking lose. This sucks. First of all, we can't see our answers. Second of all, your
Yeah.
questions are ass. So
Your format's terrible, and we're upset and disappointed to an almost immeasurable level.
my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Amulet of Quizzing +3. What is this? We're just taking quizzes, guys. This is what the podcast
This is our
is.
content.
Yep.
What's
What?
another?
It's just going. What's another name for dark elves? It's Drow.
Sub-elves.
I don't think.
Sub-elves.
Do we just already know everything?
Okay. No, this one's good. What does THACO stand for?
Thaco?
It's is it true heroes always crit orcs, table hierarchy adjustment core 0, or to hit armor class 0?
The first one.
It's to hit armor class 0.
What?
What do you? THACO is what that's in the original D&D. Because in that D&D you had to get armor class 0 in order to hit. And so
True
you
heroes always crit orcs.
True heroes always crit orcs. Campaign setting for the Forgotten Realms depicts adventures occurring mainly on which fictional continent? All right.
Guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never
No,
know.
so-
It was definitely Faerun.
Yeah.
Wow.
So guys, just want to let you all know, you need some better trivia quizzes for D&D out here.
There just aren't any.
Oh, this
that
one's
one
on
guy
Reddit.
even
That
get
means
his
it
question?
has to be good.
Yeah.
Or bad.
Well, it's a matter of traction, I guess.
Oh, cool. It's the one we just took.
Yeah. There's the first one that I found.
Dope, but
That-
also not.
Now we know that's a waste of a bit. So any of you aspiring to have a D&D podcast, do not rely on quizzes at all. They shouldn't be made.
There's a really easy way to make a D&D quiz. I don't know why it had to be
It's just
so
impossible.
easy.
Yeah.
Like, who's the orc god?
Okay. On a D6, it's just called a D6 in the game. You know, in the game Dungeons and Dragons. I think just the 5th edition, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
How many sides are on it?
On a D6?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
6.
No.
Is that your final answer?
No, it's not no. I would have to say 5.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I have to ask if that's your final answer.
Yeah? Why are you saying sorry?
Because you're correct, and this is how I do things. You've won a
Yes!
brand new car!
Yes, I won a car.
Go
Woohoo.
take my car and blow it up.
Hand me the surface again. I want to pull something up.
Okay. Fuck.
Have you read that new Unearthed Arcana?
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to make a
neat.
video about it, but at least maybe
Nope.
we can talk about it here.
Because everyone else is going to make a video about it, because Unearthed Arcana is just, it's easy and it's simple.
It's not, this one isn't.
No, it's not. It's like 20 pages of...
It's a lot of crazy.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm just gonna pull up one part of it.
Okay.
So everybody's been ranting to me about it. All my friends have, and
I don't really care.
The rogue part?
yeah, and well, Tim really likes it. Grace really likes it. Everybody
Colston
wants
really
to really
likes
play with
it.
it. Colston likes it.
I don't know, probably.
You don't know. You just assume he does. Colston's like, I found this homebrew deep into the dirt. It's for
And I like it.
It's for a Jello class.
What? Oh no.
But Colton sent me one part, And apparently Tim had read it to Marshall, and Marshall said that this part was overpowered.
Yeah.
Colton doesn't think it is.
Okay,
but
then he's wrong.
Let's discuss it.
Sorry.
So Rogue. A rogue has access to the following feature: cunning, action, aim. But by the way, guys, let me just reiterate this. It's what I keep saying
you
about
need
Earth
to
Dark
say
Covenant.
it.
Yeah, seriously. This is not new content for Dungeons & Dragons. This is playtest content that, with your DM's permission, you can use. This is not new book shit, which is why we don't really go over it too much.
Basically, that's a disclaimer saying there's a 50-50 chance this is either unfinished or broken.
Yeah.
That's the disclaimer.
Exactly.
That's
so
playtest.
don't take this as law. Like, this is new stuff. Like, it's stuff they want to try
not.
out and see if people will like it. Anyways, Rogue has access to a following feature: cunning action, aims. This is part of the cunning action, which is dash, disengage, or hide, pocket sand.
Yeah.
Second level rogue feature. You gain an additional way to use your cunning action. Carefully aiming your next attack. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this bonus action if you haven't moved during the turn, and after you use the bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of the current turn. So basically, you had to have not moved
and used your bonus action before the attack roll.
Yep, and then you have to use your bonus action to just shoot, and then you cannot move for the rest of the turn.
That's broken.
Like a sniper character.
Mm-hmm.
Not.
No.
So
very much.
It's not okay because it's part of the class. They're just buffing the class further.
Yeah. So let's put it into two perspectives. Just to challenge the idea.
Is this something that if you accept it, they automatically get? It's not something they take?
No, this is Unearthed Arcana. This is enhanced classes. You basically apply all these to your game, and all of them are buffs. They're all buffs. It basically just buffs all the classes, and it's cool, but it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I have two things to just challenge this idea. Not that I want to prove you wrong. I just have some ideas behind it. So the first one, the easy one, Swashbucklers can already gain advantage pretty much whenever.
Yeah.
So Swashbucklers get advantage when they attack 1-on-1, and Swashbucklers get advantage when they are attacking somebody when an enemy is nearby. The only time they don't ever get advantage is if they I think they're at a range and there's one dude, I think, and then if there's another enemy. So if they're fighting two dudes, they don't get their sneak attack. This basically makes it to where the rogue can basically waste their turn just to get advantage on an attack. But
no, I wouldn't say that they're wasting it because so if you have advantage, you get your sneak attack, right? And this is a second level rogue feature.
This is level 2.
Compare it to the cantrip that wizards get. The one where it takes an action you could use to attack, and requires concentration for a full minute to get advantage on one attack.
Yeah.
If they get that at second level, and if you're standing in front of like a big boss, and you just remove the other two actions that rogues don't normally even utilize, unless they're already using like cunning action to run away, and then there's their reaction, which I think reduces damage. They're always going to use that, and they're always going to do barbarian level damage or higher.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially if you're assassin.
Yeah.
Especially if you're assassin, you're just going to get that off really
Assassin
easily.
shouldn't be able to.
I really like the idea that you don't move. I think that having a negative to it is really cool. I think it's too strong for level 2.
Advantage is. That's the major issue that I have with 5e, is that they don't give you any variant bonuses. It's either you have advantage or disadvantage. They simplify it completely.
You know what? No, though. Not against you. I think this is great for level 2.
Ow.
Because level 2 sucks. So, like...
But the rest of the rogue is...
Right.
Yeah.
This would be insanely overpowered at level 10. But, like, at level 2, when your sneak attack is 1d6... Like, this is nothing. This is literally just an additive bonus so I don't die to a crit on accident because I'm level 2.
Yeah, but that's for level 2, and level 2 lasts about one session.
Exactly. So the overpowered part of this is...
It ramps.
Yeah. The ramping part of it is the crappy part.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I would have liked, like, you can add your proficiency twice to it, maybe. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or if that maybe, like, take away the movement speed debuff and then just say you can use your bonus action to get a better hit.
I wish there was like more parameters for it because that would make it interesting. I don't like playing rogues because they're super boring in my opinion. It's just like, how am I just going to try to get advantage? And this just gives you advantage. But I'm so bittersweet because I don't like how easily you get the advantage, but I love the fact that you have to stop. Like, you just have to hold still and aim, and then you can't do anything on your turn. The DM can utilize that and go, okay, you're going to do your stupid advantage thing that you get, whatever, screw you, but at least I can get an enemy over to you and you can't do anything about it.
So I finished making, someone commissioned me a full, like, marksman class because they didn't like the gunslinger.
Nice.
And I did it. And I do, of course, have, like, a sniper subclass, and the parameter that I made for it is that if you didn't take a move action last turn, you get advantage on your attack this turn.
Oh, okay.
Which
I mean, that's
is
basically what that is.
No, that one you remove it then, so you can make that decision at the beginning of the round, instead of suffering from having already made that decision.
No, so that one says you specifically have to use your bonus action last turn to hide, and then on your next turn...
That's not what it says.
Yeah, it does.
You use the bonus action and your move action at once to get advantage on the attack you're about to make.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding it, and I'm just completely like, oh, this is fucking stupid. As a bonus action, you give yourself... Oh, got it. On your next attack during the current turn...
It's all current.
You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn.
This turn? I'm talking about last turn.
Oh, okay, so you're saying... It's like the tabaxi thing.
You're
it's
investing
like
in your next turn.
On your last turn, you have to prep for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make it way better. Yeah, definitely. Because then it's a lot of prep involved.
And then if they run at you...
the last bit to the front. Like, if you didn't move on your last turn. Then
you can get advantage as long as you're using range. That wouldn't be that bad, I don't think.
It'd be a little better.
Yeah, because the DM could move you.
Yeah. Or it's like if you're in a nestled place and you're like, okay, now I'm prepping to get advantage, and then they charge at you, you're like, oh, fuck, now I have to leave.
Yep.
After the first attack, people know where you are.
Yeah.
Because you can't get up and move.
So you expose yourself for like a whole turn, which is what rogues need to do anyways, because that's the broken part about them, is they can hide behind a rock and go, pew, pew, pew.
And then they keep hiding.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm sorry. I want this concept to work almost, but I'm just coming up with ideas. The rogue is already going to get their sneak attack because they're going to be behind shooting crossbow bolts while their buddies are up in the front.
That's based on saves.
There's no saves. The stealth check.
Yeah, stealth check and then their perception.
That's just advantage. They're going to get sneak attack if somebody's within 5 feet.
Isn't that?
No, you get sneak attack if you get advantage or an ally's within 5 feet. And if you're a swashbuckler, you get it if you're one-on-one dueling.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people think swashbuckler is super broken because they basically never don't get sneak attack. They always get it no matter what. The one way a rogue cannot get disadvantage is... The one way a rogue cannot get sneak attack is if you give them disadvantage. If a rogue in any way has disadvantage, there's no sneak attack. So, have enemies dodge, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's actually really smart.
Just to have a blurry enemy?
Yeah, basically. Rogue is useless. I learned that from
That'd
you
be
playing
actually
Rogue
really
so
coul.
much. I had to come up with
to have like a
rogues.
swarm of displacer beasts just slay a rogue.
I can't hit them.
You aim for their juggler and it's like 3 feet away.
You played Rogue for quite a while.
I did.
And then you were like,
Rogue.
fuck rogues.
Boring.
It is boring.
Yeah.
I play wizard and I'm stressed.
The one rogue I did play was Arcane Trickster. So.
Yeah.
No, you played Minecraft.
Not for very long though. Like not
too many levels.
Played
him for like...
Yeah, I mean I've played like a lot of different rogues, but that's like the main one that I have a lot of experience in. The one that I learned rogue with.
Got it. I think I played Rogue once and I was like, I hate this class.
Other hot take.
Oh boy.
Totem Barbarian Path of the Bear. Not okay. It's just not.
Oh, having resistance to everything except for psychic.
No, essentially, you know the feat that gives you plus 2 hit points every level? That one gives you plus your hit points every level.
Oh, what? I didn't... Oh, sorry.
It effectively doubles your health. That's all it does.
Oh, is that one of the things you can get for Totem of the Bear?
Path of the Bear. It's the first thing. You get it at level 2 or 3 for
I
barbarians.
thought the first thing you got for Path of the Bear was resistance to all damage.
No, it's Totem... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Resistance to all damage but psychic is literally doubling your health.
Oh, I see. You're just explaining it differently.
Yeah.
I got so confused. Sorry about that. That was a big brain move that my small brain could not understand. No, it's okay. Yeah, it does.
I don't like it.
Yep. It's pretty annoying.
Like, they already have the highest hit die. I'm surprised it's not 2d6 every level instead of a t12. Because
at that point, when a player is doing that, well, here.
When a
so
player,
you have Altai. I had Bellix, which was Angela's character, who was also a druid.
Oh.
So wild shape, resistant rage. She never died. She never died. And it was like, all right, you just don't die. That's basically what this character is. And whatever, that's your character. you never die. There's nothing you can do against it. In wild shape, like, imagine a fucking giant snake with resistance to everything except psychic, and then turning back into a half-orc and then going, I'm a snake again. And it's like, ah! So, yeah, it's, I have to agree. I don't know.
Just like the more steps I take back, it's like D&D, either the party is extremely overpowered and all your monsters are soft, or you one-hit your party. There's no in-between. There's no healthy in-between.
Yeah.
That's easy to find. Because they're rapidly leveling, gaining magic items, gaining allies, gaining other party members, you can't, like, gauge them and then prepare something because they're constantly being better.
I find that...
Unless you just fucking slam the shit out of them. She just yawned.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
You guys are boring.
Yeah.
Sorry, damn. Do you have anything you want to add to this?
No.
Fuck.
I don't DM.
I feel really bad that you're not saying anything.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
I listen.
Huh?
I listen.
All right. Don't roast me in the comments for not speaking to my what?
Nothing?
What was this?
Toast.
Boy.
Yeah, that's the roasting symbol.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shoot, what was I going to say? Oh, I find that with designing encounters for 5th edition, you have to always assume the party will annihilate them, and then you make combats that counter them occasionally.
That's what you keep saying, and I think, like, there's extreme difficulty to that, because if you counter the party, you're just going to kill them and win. Like, if you remove all their abilities, they're nothing but, like, little blocks of meat.
Yeah.
So what I
counter.
like doing is I like setting up 3 like tiers of an encounter where there's the main little set of enemies, and then there are reinforcements, and then there's mini bosses. And they come to the first set of enemies, and if they are like, oh, okay, they wiped out half of them to all of them in the first round.
Yep.
Let's bring in the reinforcements and maybe one of the mini bosses.
I love stages of combat with variety. That's exactly like what you're saying. Like, I really want to do a video that explains, like, how I create encounters, but with devils, because I feel like devils are so perfect at running them, because they have exactly everything. They have tiny assholes who can do a bunch of damage, imps, and then they have big, giant tank dudes who are you don't want to fuck with. Yeah. They have really fast flying guys.
And
they have like a little bit of everything. Like, and you can like make a little perfect encounter with just devils.
Yeah, they've absolutely 100% fully fleshed out both sides of the blood war and like nothing else.
Yeah. There's a lot of demons and a lot of devils. And
it's too many, man.
They're so cool, though.
Yeah, they're only cool because they paid attention to them.
Yeah.
Like, so the problem that I have with the video that I'm about to wrap up, and it's like, I'd like to go more in depth about it, and I'd like to have funnier jokes with it, but they don't fucking care at all about the Feywild.
Yeah.
Do you know, so there are the 2 corps, the Seelie and the Unseelie, and one of them has like all the elves and the good fairies and the celestials, even like unicorns and stuff, and the other one, do you know what it is?
Hag.
Neither does no one. No, hags aren't welcome. That's the only thing stated, is that hags are not allowed because they like ugly shit, and no matter who you are other than hags, you like pretty shit.
Oh. I thought night hags were like
nope.
the Unseelie court.
They are only allowed to remain inside the Feywild because of the secret knowledge that they have.
What about giants? I thought giants were like in the Unseelie court.
No, there are Fomorians who are super sexy-ass giants that were cursed to be ugly as fuck by the Queen of the Summer Court, and that's it. That's their whole history. They're also not welcome because they're ugly.
Not fleshed out at all.
No, the Unseelie Court, the queen of it is the queen of like air and darkness, and the thing that I just told you, how she's the queen of air and darkness, is it. That's all they've ever done with her.
That's annoying.
You don't even know her nature. You don't know why she fights the other queen. The only thing is that in the Feywild, nothing is as it seems. So it's like they're all assholes out to kill you, pretty much.
That's kind of nice though, because you could like flesh it out.
Yeah, you
on your
could.
own.
Yeah. Could do the same for demons.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. Diablo's already got it covered, guys. Do other things.
I think it's like it is that aspect of like it's cool. You're totally right. Like it's cool because they fleshed it out. But I think it's also cool, and that's why they fleshed it out.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. I'm not like saying. I'm probably holding that a little too close.
I was
I'm saying,
never
like,
interested in the Feywild whatsoever until I watched Matthew Mercer run it in Critical Role, like Campaign 1. I was like, oh, fuck, the Feywild's awesome. And he added so much cool stuff. There was like
he did
werewolves
actually,
and cool stuff. Yeah, no,
it's
it was
all
really
fairy
awesome.
tale creatures.
Yeah.
And
that's
like
yeah.
the tagline of the Fae that they don't even have, but it's like the one thing I'm gleaning from it is nothing is ever as it seems.
Yeah.
Which is a really cool way to run any game.
Yeah. Well, we need a Feywild book for 5th edition. That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any D&D hot takes?
Hot takes?
Yep. What's your hot take? Sorry guys, it's the hot take
Hot
episode.
take.
It's either hot takes or dick
I don't
jokes.
think I
That's all we have.
on D&D. Do I?
Do you like the game?
I do like the game. I
Okay.
like the game a lot.
Is there anything about the game you don't like? Is there anything in the game you're like, this is stupid? Or like that players often do that you're like, that's dumb. Or DMs often do that are like, that's stupid.
I'm also just sitting a foot further, so that's why my shoulders look like they're twice the size of everyone else's.
It's okay, it makes you look like Kylo Ren.
Oh yeah,
Like
oh
Kylo.
yeah.
You just
I'm
look
not
like
swole at
You
all.
could just punch me in the head and I will die instantly.
Yeah, just boom.
Ugh.
Gotti.
I'm trying to think of something that I don't like.
Me or Jacob?
I don't like either of you.
Damn it.
That's fair.
Shit.
Not liked by Spencer Club.
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. Now we're part
She
of
doesn't.
everything.
I'm marrying her. She doesn't even like me.
I guess it's not a very exclusive club. As long as we're not cats.
I love cats. They're my
Exactly.
I don't like tabaxi though.
Oh, really?
There's a hot take.
Yeah,
Why not?
I don't know. They're just weird.
Yeah, a little bit, but
The cat people.
they're just okay.
What are
Is it
people's-
like the art style?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get that.
What are people's obsession with lizard folk?
What do you mean?
I don't get it.
I don't either. At all, really.
I've never met somebody who are like, hey, lizard folk's just cool. It's always just like, oh, I love them, and here's my 3 lizard folk characters. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't get that either.
whoa. I don't get it. I don't like
Maybe
them,
it's-
want to play them at all.
I guess because they have such basic mentalities, they're really like relaxing to play, I would think.
Okay.
Because it's just like, oh, I live today, and I'm either going to hunt the first rabbit I see, or I'm going to sleep. And that's
Your
my
video
plan.
made them super interesting. And then as I got into it, I was like, why would anybody... I enjoy this as like an NPC. Never would I want to have a
yeah, I
character.
wouldn't want to either. I mean, I did for a while, Mud, and like,
But even then, that's
nobody
not like
liked him.
It's not like a whole character.
If anyone likes your character in the party and you're a lizard folk, you're probably playing them wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Which wouldn't be satisfying in any long campaign to just be the guy who doesn't who nobody likes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't see the appeal in like Dragonborn either.
I like Dragonborn.
There are 2 of them that are played well in Runecrest, and both of them are like extremely absolute honor based. They're like they're the race of paladins, and that's what's kind of cool about them. I think
That's cool.
Is people really like being like I'm the embodiment of this ideal kind of.
Yeah, I don't like the lore for them.
No,
I
there's
wish they were
no lore.
dragon people,
Yeah.
not whatever they are.
I
in
just
5th edition.
I just believe they are.
Yeah,
Because why, in God's green heaven and hell, would you fucking make Dragonborn? Now let's pull that word apart really quick. Dragon is the key word. It's based on, I believe, the Latin or Greek root Draco, which just means large serpent.
Dovahkiin.
It's just large serpent.
Yep.
And then born,
What does that word
as I would
mean?
understand, it comes from northern regions.
Okay.
And it means from the loins of, from the womb.
From
Now
the
put them
loins
together.
of a large serpent.
Their name means that they came out of a dragon's cock, right? That's their name.
From their loins.
then why the fuck
Dragonborn are from testicles.
would you make half dragons? Which their name makes them sound like they were born from like an evil ritual, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are dragonborn nobody and dragon fucking half dragons are like, my mom had sex with my dad and now I'm a dragon.
It makes sense too because like you could because some dragons can have human forms, so it makes sense that Dragonborn would be like that.
Yes.
Like tieflings. We don't have
doesn't
tieflings and then half demons.
Yeah, we do. Incubi and succubi.
Is that not the same thing?
Yes, it pretty much is the same
Incubi and
thing.
succubi are different though.
Only a little bit.
They're not like.
Or no.
They're their own race
Do we just
of
straight up
creatures.
have like half devils?
I think there are.
half devils.
I think there are
I
half
think
devils in
I think
old
someone
editions,
needs
and
to be
there's not
fired.
any in 5th edition. I think they were in 3.5.
I swear there's something other than tieflings that are like that. I know there are like portal touched cultists that have like features and boons and stuff.
On one hand, I like that it's complicated, and on the other hand, I also don't. Like, it's just frustrating.
Like, just make things unique. Don't make two variations in the same media.
I really thought I would not enjoy playing like a...
It's like having Thanos and Darkseid in the same media.
Yeah. Well,
like,
they're different. How? I don't know.
Well, one of them's blue, and one of them's kind of purple. That's it.
And one hates Superman, and the other one...
Hates Fantastic. That guy. Yep. Doesn't like him.
Hates that guy. I never thought I would really enjoy playing like a cleric, a Dragonborn cleric.
It's a little fulfilling. It's kind of fun.
It is really fun. Mm-hmm. I thought I was gonna be like, this is gonna be super boring and dumb. And I was like, oh, this is so much more complicated than I ever thought it would be, and it's great. So great.
Have you come to a conclusion?
I know you really like to play.
Yeah.
Oh, on Half Devils, yeah.
No.
Oh.
People were saying Cambrions.
That's right.
Cambions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cambions. Shit.
Cambions are.
They are like half succubi. That's what it is.
But
that's
you
why I
know,
got that.
Cambions are born from succubi.
Yeah, exactly.
And succubi are born from devils.
So they're like.
They're half devils.
But some succubi are not born from certain devils.
I thought succubi were a type of devil.
They are they're a fiend, but they are typically a type of devil. Typically, succubi come from Glossia, which is Asmodeus' daughter.
I know.
But each devil race has their roots. So
But I mean, still the fact that succubi are devils, like fully, they're not from any other plane, and the fact that cambions are half succubi, half like material plane humanoid mortal makes them half devil.
So what's a tiefling?
Exactly. That's the issue that we're surfacing here. It's the same thing as Dragonborn.
I know what a tiefling is. A tiefling is like one step further. So you've got succubi human, and then that's a cambion. A cambion a human, and then you've got a tiefling.
I guess.
It's like
you
have
it's further
traces
up
of
your
devil
lineage.
way in your lineage.
That's so fucking lame, though.
I know, it's really
Fuck
lame.
that shit. I hate it when it's like, my ancestor 7 generations ago, for I am the 7th son of the 8th pig-born boy.
Yeah.
And I am now a monkey.
That's cool for some people, though.
It's cool once.
Yeah.
In the one story that it's about. But
The cooler way, which is the way you do it in Tesseract, is like, oops, this baby's a tiefling.
Oh, yeah.
That happens with tieflings. Is like it's just pure human all the way down. Then one makes a deal with the devil, and boop, their baby's a tiefling.
Exactly, yeah. Or they become a tiefling.
Or they become one, yeah.
They're plane touched, essentially.
Basically, that's exactly how Celestials work too.
And then if you're a
Azamar.
tiefling, your children are tieflings.
Yep.
And then their children are tieflings.
They just spread. That's what happened in my world. Nobody in Sunder, nobody went down and just fucked everyone until there was a bunch of tieflings. It was literally just the magical residue of the 9 hells constantly breaching the surface of the material plane just suddenly spurred a bunch of tiefling births.
It actually makes my game look a lot like the Matrix, because instead of the gods just like busting nuts all over the continents, I just have like mechanical gods. So they invented all like the fleshy races instead of just fucking pre-existing fleshy races. It's all weird. Every lore is weird.
Do you enjoy playing a cleric and paladin?
Yeah.
Do you like it more than rogue?
I think I like.
Rogue's more self-indulgent.
Yeah.
You can be a self-indulgent paladin.
You can be a paladin,
really
indulgent
enjoyed
paladin.
Philip. Philip's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of my song. Was like, make a fucking paladin.
And play the shit out of that paladin.
Chaotic neutral vengeance.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to follow anything. You can just be like, I serve myself and I want to kill these people.
Yeah,
And
like-
that's my whole goal.
Trickery cleric is a lot of fun.
Because it's all based on
Yes.
like your own virtues and stuff. I really like that paladins, for the most part, like their magic in a lot of worlds comes from oaths.
Yeah.
Just like, I am now this vessel.
Yep, I'm
not
bound
because
by these
anyone
words.
told me to do it but me. Mm-hmm. Like paladins not born from orders are probably the best paladins.
Yep.
So fucking
And
cool.
it makes sense as to why they get to be so powerful is because they have taken incredible determination. To
They're
be
like
who they are.
avatars of their own ideas.
Exactly, and that's why that's why they can smite and do more damage than the rogue.
It's fucking awesome. Because the rogue is like, money is my avatar. I'm like, I am my avatar. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Take my money.
Yeah, take my money. Oh man, what was the thing
What?
I told you to remind you about?
Oh. So shit, I don't remember where we got talking about it. How low do your balls hang?
That's right.
That's
think I
that's
can
where
be
we're
a part
starting.
of this
No,
conversation.
you don't have to. You do have to watch
How
it,
low
but
do
you
your
have to
balls
witness
hang?
it.
I don't have any.
What the fuck?
I don't.
You're weird.
Dude, she didn't know until last night that we can remove our balls and interchange them with other guys' balls.
You didn't know that?
No.
She found that out last
No.
night.
There's no zip or anything. It's a little weird, I guess.
You just have to pull. You get a
No,
little scared.
yeah.
Like the little tops of Legos, how they connect
Wait,
together.
you
Is
just
it kinda
pull
like
yours
that?
off? That's really unhealthy.
Oh, you're not.
Is there a way you're supposed to
No,
do it?
you gotta like fondle them enough until the solid, like the outside structure, turns semi-liquid, and you can just kind
Got
of
it.
like detach them, and then you put it in the freezer, and then it's fine.
Yeah, mine are
'Cause
normally
then the skin
always
just
in that state, so I
Oh.
can just kind of, actually,
Okay.
just pop them right off.
nice.
Yeah, and then stick them on. Do you want?
That's
do
the
you wanna
blessing of
trade
having
in?
thicker thighs. No, we'll do it after the podcast.
All right, okay. Yeah, that's
But
why
what I
said
was gonna
later,
say
you know.
is, I suppose you didn't answer my question.
Oh, we were bringing up the ball
No.
thing. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that, like many men do, just in my pastimes, if they're in the way, you know how like you kind of want to sit like this, but they get in the way, it's a little uncomfortable. You just slide them both up your ass.
How does that work? How does that feel?
we were about to play Ghost of Salt Marsh. And we were just talking, and I was like, I watched this video, and I found out that my balls are detached. Normally, there's like a little link between them, but they just swim around on their own. And apparently, it's high risk for testicle torsion. And Tyler and Logan were like, why are you telling us this? I was like, I don't know.
You just take the highest one and you pop it back in where it came from.
And I was like, when I sleep, I put my legs to the side like this, and I can literally have one ball on the front and one ball on the back. And you were like, I just slipped mine right on my butt.
That's a low stretch.
Yeah. Well,
All the way around.
yeah. You can't do that?
And then I was like, you pop it in, and it goes like, thump, and then like the skin just falls out. You're like, where did it go?
Yeah. So when I was little, I know it varies from person to person, but I was born with 6 balls.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah. I put a couple up my ass
It was
one
like a
time.
beanbag?
Yeah, they just didn't come out. I heard like a.
Oh my god.
But the first one didn't hurt that much. The second one vanished. I felt it like in there a
Okay.
day later, and it hurt like someone had kicked it.
You can still
And
feel it while it was in your ass?
Yeah, well, it was fine when I got the replacements. You know, I ate those grapes. I popped them back,
That's right.
swallowed them down.
Oh, that's some old podcast lore.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
Logan, when he was a child, when he ate grapes, they went into his ball sack.
Now that we've referenced one ball joke in a second ball joke, at least 3 episodes later, we're officially comedians. We can
We did it, guys.
we can get that plaque.
We did it.
We got a call
glad
back.
We're officially comedians.
So how are your balls? How do they fare?
Well, as I said, I don't have any.
I can't believe that.
I don't. I never had grapes as a
Can't
child.
believe that.
I'm in denial.
Can we stop at the store on the way home? Get me some grapes.
So you gonna get some balls?
So you can get balls?
Have you had grapes before?
No, I've never had any in my life.
You've never had grapes? I
Never
was gonna
had.
say if you've already had
I've
grapes, then
heard.
it won't work.
I've
Word
heard
to
that
the
you put,
wise, if you are working on your penis, do not buy baby carrots. Because they just ruin everything for you.
Are you
Have you
serious?
seen
Yeah.
the video of the guy who swallows
That's
a
what
pickle
happened?
whole?
When I was a kid, it was the only thing I ate. It turned my nose orange. It just makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, no,
that's why they can't get a catheter in there.
If you swallow a baby carrot, yeah,
they're gonna get extra small.
I just go with potatoes.
Eat full potatoes to make your dick fat.
Yeah, well, I mean, it takes the shape of anything you swallow whole.
Damn, he got a potato dick.
that ain't no chode. That's a spud.
A spud. Damn, he got a spud.
Have you seen the video of the guy who swallows a pickle whole?
Yeah, you showed that to me.
I saw the video of the dude who like took a hit from a blunt and then like had a hot dog in his throat and just shot it up into the air.
Oh, he like puts the hot dog in the.
Yeah, he like says some shit and then he just hucks it out.
Ooh, I don't like that at all.
We call this episode Spud.
It's actually really good. You see, you got needle dick, pencil dick, chode, spud. That's what you got.
We went into the bedroom.
Tree trunk.
and we started to take off our clothes. I thought it was a potato. It was a full spud in his pants.
An entire spud?
An entire spud.
Oh, honey. Would you
what if it was small at the bottom, but it was like a potato was caught in it?
Like
so it was like
there's just like there's the trunk and then just immediately potato.
Yeah.
And like if you don't like trim it.
How did you get it to look like that? I ate a lot of potatoes.
Yeah, as long as you keep it not damp down there, it's not gonna grow extra spuds.
Oh.
Extra spuds.
Yeah. It's a dangerous thing to wake up to.
You just wake up and there's just this little stem coming off
Bed
the side
full
of it.
spuds. You know the Dark Souls 3? The people who,
Oh God.
the people who are like dead in chairs and their whole body's like a tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens to you.
Oh.
Damn.
Or like Portal 2.
Take care of your dicks, kids.
That scene where you find your science. It's like a little Easter egg. I'm not sure if it's a full region, but like there's all these kids. What's Aperture? All these kids brought in like little science fair projects, and they're all like potatoes of batteries, and yours just grew the fuck out, and there's like potato vines everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's really cool.
Yeah, that part is cool.
I ate pizza.
You had pizza?
Heartburn.
Nice.
That's what happens.
Are you lactose intolerant?
No.
Not really.
Tomato.
Ooh,
I don't know.
You're tomato
I don't know
intolerant?
what kind of acid is in tomatoes, but
I don't know.
doesn't work
Milk
for me.
fucks me up, bro.
I fuck milk up. That's why I'm so
Nice.
tall.
I hate you.
Oh, this is why I'm so short.
That's why your bones
Yeah.
are so strong.
Yeah, my
Dude,
bones
dude,
are...
no-
When you die, your
I
skeleton's
know.
gonna be so
when I
goddamn
die,
strong.
I'm gonna like immediate elite.
Yeah.
Just I'll be a
I
skeleton
want to
mini
make that a
boss.
faction of D&D so bad.
What?
A bunch of necromancers who plan on they're like fucking they're
All
like
about their
cultists.
own bone structure.
But yeah, they just like bulk up their bone structure so much, and then they're like, when we die, our skeletons are gonna be
Like a-
so fucking strong.
It's like a dairy farmer, but he's
Yeah,
actually a necromancer.
It's like Cult of the Iron Bone.
It's like the who are the guys? They drink the Kool-Aid. they have
Okay,
the
wait.
Oh,
I'm onto something.
Heaven's Gate.
yeah, I think
yeah.
Heaven's Gate.
It was like Heaven's
Sounds
Gate,
cool.
and but their whole thing is like they're just waiting to die so their
I got
skeleton
it.
can be super strong.
The CCC,
Okay.
Creamy Calcium Cult.
Creamy calcium. Oh my god! It's like, why are these skeletons so strong? We've been preparing for this moment.
Oh no.
Man, I felt bad. I really liked the NPC you had for Tesseract, the Ribby.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
really like him. Like, I'm not kidding. I was like, this is so great.
He's sweet.
But Syndrix ain't gonna have it.
That's fine.
We gotta get him. We gotta
Just-
get him like a flesh suit.
Word to the wise: don't do any radiant damage to him,
No.
please.
Rip.
Yeah.
He'll die forever. And
He'll
then
die forever.
Elspeth will kill you. He's my buddy. He's my son.
Yeah. So that's a location. I'm really happy it ramped up really well.
Yeah.
That horde was like, oh fuck, and
Yeah.
then you got past it and welcome. Yeah. What do you,
On one hand, really great location, absolutely like really funny. I think the characters are great. On the other hand, Tesseract, the land of bait and switch. Gotta say it. But still.
It is. Yeah.
I guess the only one was Darius. He was like everything we probably expected and more. Like he was just like, oh, this is okay, cool.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm glad he
It
was
really
right.
is.
Most other things we encounter are like, this is not what you thought it would be, and it's either good or bad.
Yeah. Very unexpected. Bad
Yeah.
and good, good and bad.
Yeah. You know what we haven't done in a while?
Talked about The Sims.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I love The Sims.
Really?
Yeah, it's my favorite game.
You see, I've actually gotten lost because I don't know which Sims is the newest one,
Or
but how many DLCs do they have?
there are a lot.
Yeah.
University Life is coming out soon.
There's like 40.
Yeah, there's a
Like,
lot.
oh, a new Sim. No.
No. And then they just introduced like magic and some stuff.
Oh, cool.
I was gonna buy it, but it's a lot of money. So I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah. What else have we not done recently?
Came up with a random encounter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say one quick thing before that.
I have an idea for it, but yep, go for it.
Oh, okay.
What is your idea?
I want to play Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
That's my idea.
That's your idea is you want to
Yeah.
play Overwatch? Yeah, it's pretty
All right.
fun.
What's...
Ash is the reason why my hair is white now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so the way we're going to do this encounter is we're going to do it one word at a time.
I don't.
That's not an idea for...
Yeah, no, this is a great idea. What?
I don't know if I'll join.
You're going to do it.
Oh.
You have to. All right, so
Can I
I'll
just
start.
say the word piss?
If you want a really
It'll
shitty
make it
encounter.
really hard for us.
All right,
I'm covered
so
in piss, that's for sure.
we will start it with like the players. That'll be the first one, okay? So like that's
Okay.
the start. So the players.
Enter.
Why did you... Okay. Sorry.
The
Give me a
players
second.
enter.
Yeah. A.
Large
Coliseum.
Covered.
in
Fur.
Could have said piss.
I could have.
But...
a
Man.
With...
20
Toes.
Tied.
the
Doors.
Open.
so
The.
Toes.
must
Stay.
Ablaze.
or
He.
Will.
die.
End.
The...
Wind
Will.
Rise.
furiously.
Can I say 2 words?
No.
The.
Harry.
Announcer.
Said.
I'm gay.
Um,
I don't know. I mean, is there anything to piece together from what we've just made?
Yeah, so the players enter a coliseum
Covered in hair.
covered in hair.
I
no,
thought
fur.
Fur.
It's
Fur,
a furry
okay.
coliseum. There is a dude there who
With-
has flaming 20 toes aflame.
Yeah.
And the wind is rising. And
No,
if
the
they
wind.
go out,
The wind will only rise if his toes go out.
what the fuck is this supposed to be then?
Exactly. His toes can't like not be ablaze, or else the wind will rise.
What happens if the wind rises?
I don't know.
Manticore comes out.
And says I'm gay.
I said the announcer.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the Manticore was the
Okay, well, let's
announcer.
figure that out. So if the wind, if his toes are set on
Mm-hmm.
a blaze and the wind is risen, then
All
the
Players.
half
to
Get.
back.
his
Flame.
Ridden.
dick.
Why didn't you say dick? If
Oh, okay. So I still keep wanting to build these run-on sentences. I get thrown off.
His toes go out and the flame rises. They have to go get his fiery dick. His
If
flame-ridden dick.
they
fail,
chaos.
ceases. So
it's so backwards. They have to go to a coliseum.
make sure this guy's flaming toes stay on fire,
If they don't, they will have to go get a flaming dick. And
or
if
else
they,
the wind will rise and chaos will cease.
So they just want his toes to go out, and they need to make sure he never gets his flaming dick.
Someone's gonna run it. Mario Sack's gonna run it.
Somebody fucking run that, and if you do it, tell us how it went, because that sounds absolutely ridiculous.
That was something.
Thanks for joining us, guys. As always,
So
hopefully
sorry.
the next episode is up on Patreon if you want to watch it. Thanks for all the support there, you guys. And this is Spencer. This is Logan. And I am just a
stalling.
Baby boy.
Yep. See you guys next time.